Thanks for tuning into our podcast. We love having you here, and it's our mission to bring you all the latest and greatest tips, skills, and know-how to make you the best that you can be. We know that you have it in you, and we're going to show you how. Now, let's get started.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Life of Great podcast show, and this is your host, Fulfillment Obi. Today we'll be talking about gratitude. Sometimes we feel alone, depressed, and held down by anxiety when we think about our life, what it should be like, what we don't have, the people that hurt us, and how we wasted time. But these thoughts are designed to keep us trapped by blinding us from seeing that which we have that could change our life. In this episode, we're going to be talking about gratitude. Believe me, it is going to change your life. So be ready for an upgrade.
Your first question, what is your aspiration in life?
I know you're feeling this one.
My aspiration.
Some of that jazz for your mind.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So much fun for me. I love it.
Would you like that?
Gratitude is the positive emotion that encompasses the ability to be content, grateful and thankful for the things that you have and the comfort and opportunity you now enjoy while working towards the things that are beyond your reach. It is taking that brief moment to pause and to be grateful and thankful for those things which you often take for granted. But we're going to move ahead to talk about why gratitude is so difficult and so hard for a lot of people today. We live in a world where we are constantly bugged by the good things of life we don't have. The clothes we don't own that goes with the latest fashion trend, the car we can't afford, the luxury house we can't own, and all that. So it seems we are constantly reminded of our failures and inadequacies. These things trouble some people so much that it leads to depression. It is said that an active social media user is prone to depression because their feed them with the reels of other people's success, and they are constantly comparing themselves with others. Okay, now let's talk about the side effects of ingratitude. Number one is sadness and depression. Anyone who practices ingratitude or who is ungrateful for the things of life will always be sad and depressed. Why? Because they are constantly trying to compare themselves with other people, and their focus is on the things they don't currently own or have. So when you do this, you are prone to depression. Your mind will focus on the negative, and it will be difficult for you to even see the possibility of a new reality. It will be impossible for you to see the good things about life, and that will cloud your mind, blocking good things from coming to you. Number two is unproductivity. People who are ungrateful are hardly productive because they are always giving excuse for their failures and for the things that are going wrong in their life. They hardly take responsibility for their life. So people who are ungrateful will never be productive or will find it very difficult to be productive. Number three is laziness and slothfulness. Yes, people who are ungrateful are always lazy and slothful because they think that life is unfair. Why will someone else be enjoying and I am suffering? Why will these people have these things and I don't have these things? So it becomes a problem for a lot of people, and it pushes them to laziness and slothfulness. Number four is lack of accountability. This is something that a lot of people who are ungrateful for their life face and deal with. They can never be accountable for the things they have. Now, if you give those kind of people a lot of money, you find that they will always come back complaining about something else. If those people receive a higher pay, get a promotion, or they are gifted something they have been longing for a long time, it becomes a problem because they will always come back with complaint, and they'll be like, okay, this thing is this thing is that, this thing you give to me have a fault, or it's not what I needed at the moment. They'll always have something to say. Number five, they waste resources and opportunities. Because these people are grateful because they don't see the good things about life, they tend to waste resources and opportunities. For example, because you're ungrateful about the life you live, you tend to waste your money to get things you don't need at the moment so you can impress someone else. A lot of people do this, and they waste their resources and waste their opportunities because they are not grateful for the little or for the things they have. They're trying to live to impress other people. And lastly, these people have to deal with limitation. One thing about ingratitude is that it becomes a darkness in your heart. It will block every other good thing from coming into your life. So when you begin to complain and begin to grumble and begin to say negative stuff, these things will replicate themselves in your life. You say negative stuff, you think negative stuff, these things will replicate themselves in your life, and you see them happening to you live and direct. So if you are not grateful for your life, for the little you have, you are blocking yourself from the good things that are supposed to come to you. You are keeping away the opportunities that were supposed to come around your life that will push you to the next level. Okay, right now let's talk about how to practice gratitude. Number one, pray every morning to God. Yes, the first thing you want to do is to pray every morning to God. When you communicate with your Heavenly Father, there is this feeling of gratitude that surrounds you in the morning, and it's easy for you to thank God for the things you have. Number two is that thank God for the things you have and for the things you don't have. Yes, you have to thank God for the things you have and for the things you don't have. So by just thanking God for the things you have and for the things you don't have, it will lead you to live a life of gratitude. Number three, look for the silver lining in every bad situation. Whatever bad had happened to you, look for the silver lining. Look for the good in it. Look for the good in the bad. Always have something to be thankful for. If things go wrong, look for the things that went right. Okay, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any question, just go through the description of this podcast episode and you'll find some couple of links there that will lead you to ask your question so we can reply or get answers directly to you. Also, we'd love you to go over to iTunes to leave a 5-star review or to recommend this podcast to someone so they can also live an upgraded life. We also love you to donate to this podcast. That's the only way we can keep releasing more episodes that will change your life and to upgrade our gadgets so we can produce high-end audios. So thank you so much for listening to this podcast. Till next time, stay blessed and stay empowered.
Episode has come to an end. But the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head over right now to Twitter and Facebook and like, share, and get involved. Join us next time.